IMPART. Ignite a spark.
March. The month of expectation marching into God's promises is a faith-based declaration often used in Christian contexts to signify that the month of March is a season for moving from a period of waiting or stagnation into active, tangible realization of God's blessings. It means adopting a mindset of expectancy, not just waiting passively, but actively trusting and preparing for breakthroughs. March's theme of expectation and renewal can prep you for growth by reflecting on past wins and lessons, setting intentions for the year ahead, taking small steps toward goals, embracing change and new opportunities. Key scriptures for advancement and renewal. Isaiah 43 verses 18 to 19 and 2 Corinthians 5 verse 17 focus on embracing new things and becoming a new creation, highlighting a shift from the past to forward growth. Job 8 verse 7 and Zechariah 4 verse 10 encourage trusting in progress, even when beginnings seem small. Proverbs 4 verse 18 and 2 Peter 3 verse 18 emphasize continuous growth in righteousness, knowledge, and grace. Philippians 3 verses 13 to 14 and 1 Timothy 4 verse 15 call for focused effort pressing on to make progress visible. Lamentations 3 verses 22 to 23 and Revelation 21 verse 5 offer themes of daily renewal and God's promise to make all things new, to facilitate a season of pivotal advancement. It is helpful to bridge the gap between spiritual receptivity and practical execution. Think of this as tilling the soil spiritual so that the seeds you plant practical can actually take root. Goal setting or reflection prompt. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? Isaiah 43 verse 19. Expectation deferred makes the heart sick, but a desire fulfilled is a tree of life. Proverbs 13 verse 12. 1. The month of expectation, the mindset. Active hope, not passive waiting expectation, in this context, is the breeding ground for miracles. It means you are looking for God's hand to work in your life, rather than focusing on the delays. Shifting perspective, it is a transition from fear, doubt, or frustration regarding the past to a confident belief that God is working behind the scenes to shape your future. Receptivity, it means opening your heart and having eager ears to receive divine direction. 2. Marching the action. Active movement marching implies a rhythmic, constant forward movement, rather than staying stuck or standing on the sidelines. Obedience, it recalls the biblical story of the Israelites marching around Jericho. It is an act of obedience that precedes a breakthrough. Faith in action, it is a command to take practical steps of faith even when you cannot see the full picture. 3. Into God's promise is the outcome. Possessing your inheritance, this is often framed as a month of possession, moving from a place of captivity or wilderness Egypt to a place of promise or abundance Canaan. Unstoppable miracles, the focus is on receiving things that have been delayed or promised, such as breakthroughs in health, finance, relationships, or spiritual growth. Manifestation, the period where faith turns into evidence and you see the fulfillment of prayers. 1. Spiritual disciplines for inner alignment. These habits help you hear clearly and stay grounded as things begin to move quickly. The first fruits morning silence. Before checking your phone, give the first 10 to 15 minutes of your day to silence or prayer. This aligns with the idea of seeking first the kingdom. Matt 6:33 and ensures your internal compass is set before the world starts pulling at you. The scripture saturation method. Choose one advancement verse like Isaiah 43 verse 19 and write it everywhere on your mirror, your dashboard, or your phone background. The goal is to move the promise from your head to your heart through constant visual reminders. A fasting of distraction advancement often requires a clearing out. Consider a fast from social media, news, or even complaining for the first 7 days of March. This creates a spiritual vacuum that God can fill with new vision. 2. Practical habits for tangible progress. These habits translate your spiritual conviction into physical momentum. The rule of 3 daily tasking every morning. Identify exactly 3 tasks that move the needle towards your new beginning. Not chores, but advancement tasks. Completing these 3 things creates a winning streak that builds massive psychological momentum. The audit of the old. If you are entering a new season, you must decide what stays in the old one. Spend an hour on March 1st auditing your commitments, habits, and even physical spaces. Tip: if a habit or a recurring meeting doesn't serve the person you are becoming, create an exit strategy for it. The evening review. Examine before bed. Ask yourself 2 questions. 1. Where did I see growth or new things springing up today? 2. Where did I shrink back into old patterns? This builds self-awareness and ensures you don't repeat the same mistakes tomorrow. 3. Integrating the 2. The midday pivot. At noon, take 60 seconds to physically stop what you are doing. Take a deep breath and recite your chosen scripture. This integrates your spiritual goal with your practical workday, reminding you that your advancement is a partnership between your effort and your faith. Conclusion: it is time to march and to stop complaining, stop fearing, and start walking confidently, believing that God is delivering on His word, no matter how impossible the circumstances look. Let's keep marching forward. Terazibs.
IMPART. Ignite a spark.